I just cut these out of two pieces of plywood. Right now I got them screwed together. You see there. Just gonna kind of clean them up on the edges here, and then we'll affix them here to this wooden dowel. Cheap work. Some of you may be thinking, well, why didn't you just take his router and do that? Well, because it's plywood, I was afraid that it was going to chip out, and I really wanted a really custom edge anyway, so that's why I did it with a sander. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for notching it out this way. You know, a lot of carpenters would be all, hey man, you got a table saw, you got a Japanese saw, and here you are using your chop saw and a drill bit. You know what? This is a quick and dirty, let's see if this works project. It just so happened it did. So it came out pretty good, but you know what? Sometimes I go for easy instead of proper. If you're building a set of these for permanent use, I would suggest using an outdoor waterproof glue. Like I said, this is just a prototype, so I used what I had. Yep, polyurethane for flooring. It's what I had. You probably should use marine resin if you're going to do this right. Okay, so here's the finished product here drying. Just to give you a quick rundown. So this base here, the paddle, it's made from the bottom of an old drawer out of a church. Scrap literally came from right under my bench there. Cut it in half, took my old plastic paddle over there and used it as a template. Cut it out, sanded it, all that you saw. Put some polyurethane at the bottom, then came up to the pole. The pole's glued and screwed. Put a couple in there. Those are stainless steel screws. The side, they're offset from one another. Now the pole here is actually a flag pole. There's a couple extra ones over there. That were just recruited off an old housing track, so didn't cost me nothing again. Free, my favorite thing. And what I did, I just polyurethaned up here, just the part that's in the water. From there up is just mineral oil, because that's where my hands are going to be. And anybody who's ever used a wooden tool knows that you got to get that varnish off there, or you're going to have some blisters. So I've got some nice natural wood up on top there with some nice oil, and that'll keep my hands from getting blistered and make everything nice and also preserve it well. So hopefully they'll be strong enough. The flagpoles seem to be an oak, maybe. Hard to say, but they're nice and hard. Not a whole lot of flex. I require a minimum of a 6'8" oar for my boat, and these actually come to 7'2". Being that I do work on bigger water out here, I might as well leave them a little longer. Well, we'll see how it goes. Sea trials coming next. The oars seem to be working good. The only difference is they're just a little too long. I need to take off about 8 inches maybe. It'll be a lot easier to deal with. Alright, just a follow-up here on the oars. They performed pretty well. Got to make some adjustments here. They need about 8 inches cut off of them. As far as my oar racks there, you can see the surgical tape on there. That's because that little keeper, the one side broke off, 10 feet from the dock. So I got some surgical tape and put them on there that way. It worked for the day, but I'm gonna have to do something different there. Also, you'll see here we got a lot of marring on the wood, so I'm definitely gonna have to wrap those oars with something. In old days I used to use hemp rope, so I might just go get some hemp rope. It's still pretty cheap, and wrap them up. But other than that, pretty happy with them. Definitely gonna keep using them, no doubt. We'll see how long they last. Didn't cost me anything as far as materials go, just about maybe 2.5 hours of time. Pretty happy with them.